And we are back live with Stage 2 of the SpeedQB Regional Championship. What this means is it's no longer about points. More specifically, the sets matter. While each set is determined by points and not based purely on the winner of the set, based on eliminations and such, it's still points, but it is single elimination, meaning at the end of the set, points are calculated, we crown a winner, and they move on, and the other team goes home. It's an all or nothing, high stakes, SpeedQB experience. Stage 1 was about seeding, to figure out where people sat in the seats and decide the bracket. The bracket has been set, and we're going to commence Stage 2. First match is Cerberus Green, who are residing on red, and PRA 6, who are residing on blue. For those of you who did not tune into Stage 1, the bottom left of the screen is the left hand of the arena. It is blue. The bottom right of the screen is the red side of the arena. It's the right side of the arena. The top left of the screen, as you're seeing on the camera, is the snake and the X that holds the flag. And the top right is the other side of the X, which is castle. I will note, as I do use terms, when I say triangle, it's probably, or more of it is, a little V-shaped obstacle that's in the middle of each side of the arena. The L's are the things that look like an L in front of base. And then I'll say the X on whatever side. So if it's the X on Cerberus' side, it's the X is not the middle.
Alright, we are.
That being said, the next 10 games are going to crown a singular winner in today's tournament. The stakes are higher than they ever been before.
Missing a rep on that side? Where we at? Who's on this side with you? We need one on this side.
Okay.
Hey, listen up. Try not to beam the refs, if possible. Homeboy's getting lit up, dude.
The one thing
Whoever's at that bunker.
one terminology that I also use that's not very common is I do have something called default for rollouts. The default rollout is when they send one to snake and one to X.
Alright, guys.
The reason why it's default is because it's what you will see most teams doing in a normal situation.
Game is live on the whistle.
We're going to start the first match once again. Cerberus on red, PRA on 6. Full out to go. We're going to default from both sides. Scratch shot. Cerberus is up into the middle of the X with the flag. Flag has been secured. That is the first secure of the stage 2. Oh, you need to get the other side to hang it. Cerberus is going to bail, getting a flag to safety into their own X. Snake is up, ready to roll. Actually, my bad, that is PRA that has the flag and is secured back in their spot. It is a 5v5 currently. Nobody has been knocked out just quite yet. And there we go, that's the first knockout so far. PRA is going to take one, putting it down to a 5v4 favoring Cerberus. Snake is being heavily contested right now with a PRA and a Cerberus on both sides of Snake. PRA player is going to kind of edge out of Snake, trying to get a better angle. Is ignoring Cerberus, the Snake player. Time is ticking away. BBs are getting fired. Nobody's taking these hits. Both teams are playing incredibly passive because they know that even just one player can be the difference of the match at the end of the game. Eliminations were points. Point-based game. Here he's going for it. He's going to slide in. He's going to take out the Snake player. He's going to He's now deep inside the snake. It was a huge play for the refs ruled in favor of it being a trade. Both teams are playing passive. Cerberus has a player on their own X. Other than that, all the players are residing back behind base between left, right, and home. 30 seconds has been called. Time is ticking away. This might be an elimination-based game because the flag is on the floor. No possession of the flag means that we're looking at just eliminations. That being said, as time is dwindling away, nobody's getting out. Nobody's rushing forward because they know that if you're at a player deficit, losing another player is a guaranteed loss. If you're at success or the advantage in the player economy, you rushing forward can give that up. Time is called.
Hey, this is PRA on this side, right? I told them to just stay on the field, they're going to switch sides.
Looking like that was a 3v3 at the end of the match.
After round 1, we have...
Hey, hold on 1 second. I got one guy who wants to come out and play.
We have 2 kills in the flagpole. 35 points.
Which color's on which side right now?
1 kill, so 35-5 after round 1, alright? Ready up for round 2.
Getting ready for round 2. PRA is now on red side, Cerberus is now on blue side. So wait for the whistle to blow.
Alright, round 2. Feet on the wall, guns on the wall.
Davis called for the players to ready up. The whistle blows to launch the match. Looks like both teams are not going for default. It's testing at the flags. The first time we've seen that all night. Looks like Cerberus is going to walk away from that empty-handed, losing the flag and getting tagged out. Huge play from PRA. Currently a 5v4 PRA. PRA has gotten that first flag possession. Cerberus is walking up the snake. This could be bad for the PRA X player. PRA snake player is playing way too passively, allowing Cerberus the snake player to get all the way up to the top of the snake. The mag is thrown from X to snake. PRA is going to lose another player, evening out the odds just a little bit for Cerberus. It looks like they're going for a Hail Mary play. One of their players, their X-player, has just thrown all of his gear to another player in an attempt to run the flag. He's beginning to go for it. He's up to castle. This could be a huge play, but it's not going to matter because he is tagged out.
Game is live. Game is live. Get off the field with your shot. Get off the field with your shot. How many up?
I must say that was a quite unique play by PRA, but it did not pay off. I gotta commend the quick thinking on their feet and going for a ballsy play in the first game of stage 2. I just hope it doesn't equate to them getting knocked out for it. Going into the last round of the set, PRA versus Cerberus. More specifically, Cerberus Green versus PRA 6. This round decides who is going home. Like I said, every single match we play from here on out has stakes. We are sending somebody home with each play.
45 to 55. Cerberus Green with the advantage.
Cerberus Green 55 to 45. Current score
10-point
standings.
game going into round 3.
10-point game.
5 on the whistle.
It truly does come down to this last one. PRA needs to have a huge play to come out on top. With the whistle blown, the game is launched. It looks like Cerberus is going for a default, but PRA is going straight into the X and grabbing that flag. They know that they need to play aggressive. They know they need to go for a good play to seal out Cerberus. They can just stay back. They can play passively. They can look for picks, and they can still seal this game out. PRA, they need that flag. They need it hung for their greatest chance of winning. Not looking good for PRA as their first player goes out, and it's Snake. That being said, X is back on their side of the field. He has the flag. Both team space players have not budged. Cerberus has a player in the Snake, of which their X player, PRA, has just dived into. This is a fight that needs to be won by PRA if they want to win this set. The duel occurs, and PRA is going to lose that duel. The flag is down the stake. It's looking real grim for PRA. They need a miracle to pull this out. They need to do something crazy here. PRA player behind all 3 positions. Actually 2. They have 2 players remaining on the backside by their base. Cerberus is looking healthy. Not a single player has fallen. PRA needs to go for something crazy. 60-second warning has been given. PRA is looking in the danger zone. So Cerberus just needs to hold them off. If they do not give them any space, the game is over. The clock is ticking down. Less than 30 seconds remain. PRA has not moved at all. They want this pick so bad. They want an opportunity to make a move. The Cerberus, they're playing smart. They're not giving them an ounce of a chance to pull through on this set. No space is being given. Cerberus is being incredibly smart. They are not giving up an inch. They are a wall right now.
Hey, Preston, how long until the game's over?
Not too much time to the left. Cerberus is having players come out. 2 are down. This is looking grim. PRA can pull this back. They found their space they need. They need to play. There's the whistle. Now it's just up to the score. We are going to find out who is going home.
2-2. All right, switch sides, switch sides. I got it. Thank you.
The call was given to switch sides, which means that it is a tie. We're practically back down to round 1. One is single elimination. This is single elimination. It's all down to just one match. Whoever wins this match moves on. Whoever loses it goes home.
Alright, guys. Alright, going into the final round. You guys both earned 15 points each last round, so it's still a 10-point game. You guys have the advantage, 70 to 60. Last round, round 4. Feet on the wall, guns on the wall. Live on the whistle.
To launch of the game, both teams are going for the same thing, which is to try to get that flag off the start. While PRA did grab it, he drew his guard down, and he was gunned down by the person that was playing X with him. The flag is down. And it's a 4v5 favoring Cerberus. Cerberus is sneaking up that snake. This could be really bad for PRA. They do not know. He's going to peek it slowly. And he's going to get him out. It is now a 3v5 favoring Cerberus. Cerberus is playing smart, they're playing decisive. Cerberus is going to have their first player fall, but it does not really matter because it's a 4v3. Mistakes have to be made by Cerberus to move PRA on. All Cerberus has to do is play this number advantage and the game is theirs. The flag is in a place for Cerberus that is almost non-available. Cerberus X-player. They know they cannot play passive because if they allow someone to sneak up on them, it could mean the match. They have to keep these angles covered. This is playing safe for him. He needs to look around. He needs to try to find something. He sees someone trying to peek out and he grabs them out instantly. PRA is not looking in a good spot. Cerberus going for an all or nothing play. They are pushing out of their spawn. 3 people up towards mid. Mid control has been established. One goes down. It's been a wipeout.
How many up? Is that 3 or 4 up? 3 up.
Cerberus 3 up on PRA with a flag
4
hang.
up.
That is
You're
certainly
just the only one out? Okay, I saw homie walking. I wasn't sure if he was out.
4 up on Cerberus is 0.
All right, let me get the captains
flag
up to this,
hang.
up to me real quick.
It's been a pretty
Let me get the
decisive
captains right here.
decision on who is going home from this match. The only thing that can change this is, of course, penalties.
Hey, again, that shit was close. After round 3, you guys just had a difference by 10 points. They took the last round. Total score 120 to 65. Cerberus. Good job. Good game. Good game.
120 to 65. Cerberus has taken the victory, meaning that they will be moving on. And PRA 6 will be eliminated.
I gotta stand like kind of right here. If you can get over to this side, yeah.
Next team has arrived on the block. Slaughter Gang on red. APC Royals on blue.
Alright guys, real quick, just a reminder, we're running 4 rounds. After 3 rounds, if one team is up by more than 125, we're going to call it, we're not going to play the 4th, alright? Ready up, guns on the wall, feet on the wall, live on the whistle.
The match is a go. Once we launch, it looks like neither team will be playing default. Slaughter Gang has expended 2 people towards the snake. Slaughter Gang has secured the flag. Flag is down. Slaughter Gang has 1 on snake. APC has 1 on snake as well. Everybody else, they're hiding behind home. All night what we saw in stage 1 was non-stop default after default rollout, but as soon as we get to these stage 2 knockout rounds, teams are pulling out their strats. They didn't want to reveal anything in the first set of matches of the day. They walked in here, they realized this did not mean much. If they have the strategy, they will pull through, and that's what we were seeing now. APC Royals, 2 towards mid. They have established the mid control. Slaughter Gang, 1 lurking in the back of their snake. Slaughter Gang snake players, the only thing that they have between them and completely losing mid control.
seconds!
60-second warning has been thrown. 1 player is out in total, and that is from Slaughter Gang. Slaughter Gang has to go on an offensive here because that is all they can do. As the match turns into a sort of war of attrition. Call is made by a ref. An APC Royal has lost 2 members. Slaughter Gang is now ahead in this set. As the whistle is blown, it appears Slaughter Gang has come forward in this match with flag possession.
Ref, let me get a confirmation. Will. Yeah? Alright. 3-1, switch sides.
3-1 favoring Slaughter Gang with a flag possession. As they switch side, APC Royal goes to red. Slaughter Gang goes to blue.
No, you're good. Alright guys, listen up. There was a penalty on Slaughter Gang. One of your guys, the flag runner, was pulled. There's a BB that glanced off the top of your head or your mask. I don't know exactly where. I saw it off the head. Daniel pulled. So total score after first round, 10 points APC, -5 for Slaughter Gang. So it's a 15-point game after round 1, alright? Ready up, round 2 on the whistle.
The whistle is blown. Slaughter Gang going with their double snake strategy once again. APC Royals is doing the same thing. They're throwing 1 in snake. It's an identical round to last. Aggression up that snake very fast. Faster than we've seen tonight. It doesn't appear APC Royals knows that the Slaughter Gang has one all the way up halfway through the snake. That's gonna be afraid of this thing. Looks away and gets flanked by the Slaughter Gang snake player. He pushes up. He now has full control of snake. Slaughter Gang is in a great position. They didn't rush to get the flag this round because they didn't have to. They got something more important. 2 players are down for APC Royal, meaning it is a 3v5 favoring Slaughter Gang. Slaughter Gang slides in. Now they secure that flag once they can have control of the entire map. Slaughter Gang is going to slide back out to their own X. They're going to be looking around. Slaughter Gang sends another one up to their X to give support. Not only is it support, it's going to be unclear to APC who's actually carrying the flag. Slaughter Gang is going in for a flank, and it looks like he's got a lot. It looks like he has cleared out all 3 players by himself with that monumental flank. That is a flag possession, no drop, hang with a 5-man up. After that first round, Slaughter Gang was at -5. With a 15-point difference, 10 points on the board for APC Royals. Certainly, the tides have turned.
Alright, so now we're going to melee match after that.
Alright guys, Slaughter, you guys broke it open that round. Full bow, 100 points.
Amen.
APC, you had 2 kills, 10 points.
Amen.
Total score after 2 rounds, 95-25.
After that second round.
95-20.
After that second round, Slaughter Gang pulled up to 95 points to APC Royals 20.
No.
Slaughter Gang has a chance at pulling a monumental victory in this mercy ruling. APC Royals straight up. Slaughter Gang's going to lose one right off the bat. APC Royals not going to stand for this. They're going to take out their right player. The lane has been opened right off the bat. Slaughter Gang's going to play 2 on Snake once again, but APC Royal, they're not going to fall forward at the end. That player is holding that down. He has not moved a muscle on the Snake hold.
Back corner, back corner. Pull him, Pat, pull him. Yeah, back corner.
APC Royal is going to lose a player. There's their back player. 1 player down on both sides. Both were back players. APC is going to lose another player. It was their Snake player. Once again, bamboozled by Slaughter Gang Snake. Slaughter Gang's in a great position. Both Snake players are still alive, but the only difference is both are on the side of Slaughter Gang. As time ticks away, Slaughter Gang has a chance of pulling the match straight right now. They've established control over the entire map once again. APC cannot push out of their base without suffering monumental downsides.
60 seconds.
That 60 seconds is called. Slaughter Gang pulls out with the flagpole. They all rush out. Not a single player back behind Slaughter Gang's base. They're pushing forward and they're getting the flag hang here. This should be a decisive victory
Got 4 up.
and potentially a mercy.
You get a confirmation. 4 up. 4 up. Alright guys, listen up. We're not going to need a round 4. Total score after 3 rounds. 195 to 25.
After the third round is 195-25 favoring Slaughter Gang, which means that we have enacted the mercy rule. Slaughter Gang will be moving on. APC Royals are packing up their stuff and they will be going.
Yo, Daniel, Pat.
Next up is our third match of stage 2. Cerberus Black
If
versus
you need him to pull,
SN.
don't yell at him. Say, Rooster. And when he looks at you, say, pull him. You can't like wave at the guy. Tell Rooster. Yeah, no, because he's tucked inside. Yeah. So, Ronan, where's Pat? Can you have him? Yeah, grab him.
Pat, step in the dead box with them in the corner.
As we go into our next match, the players are beginning to enter the field. Cerberus Black is walking towards their side, the red side.
Alright, bye.
SN going to theirs. My mistake, Cerberus will be on the blue side with SN on red.
When he's done with this texting, when he's done with the interview, have him come here and I want to talk to you guys about this. Alright guys, both teams, while you're throwing, listen up. We are running 4 rounds. If we don't need to play the 4th, if one team is up by more than 125 after 3 rounds, we're going to call it there, alright? Alright guys, let's keep it clean. Ready up.
As we get into this third round of the night, the whistle is about to be blown. The match is live. Cerberus going to go in for a default with CSN taking a more methodical rollout, sending one player to their team's X. Might have paid off because Cerberus has already had a player knocked. After it appears, Cerberus might have had both of their players playing forward to get knocked out already. Right off the bat, SN has already locked Cerberus into a war of attrition. They can sit here and wait and take the round. Cerberus knows they have to make a bold move to come out on top on this match. SN, of all the space in the world, deciding not to take any of it, maintaining their current positions, holding down each lane. They're not letting a single inch of slack pass them by. They've been opted to give up Snake, which is an interesting play on itself. Even if no player is on Snake, if they don't know where they are, they can easily be in Snake. As it is going to be losing their first player who's playing on their team's X. Cerberus starting to pull this match back. And they're slipping away from them, but they reached their hand out and grabbed and pulled as hard as they could. 60 seconds is called. While Cerberus did get a great pick, they still need more. As the clock ticks down, there's not much time left. No player is daring to push forward. An SM player is knocked out, evening it out. Anybody's match. Time is called.
2-on-3. 2-on-2. 2-2.
The match will
Switch
end
sides, guys. Switch sides.
as 2-2. No flagpole, which means that it is a tie if no penalties were made.
right, guys, this is round 2.
Round 2 is beginning to start.
Guys are tied up.
Cerberus is on red.
5 on the whistle, round
SN
2.
is on blue. The whistle is to be blown now. As the rollouts occur, Cerberus is going to be going for a traditional default rollout, same as SN. Cerberus has altered it a little bit, putting one player in L instead of Snake. Cerberus is already going to be pushing up to Castle and up to Triangle. Triangle players already made it to X, and the flag will be pulled now. SN has lost a player. Cerberus has just lost their back right. Even match, but not so when you consider that Cerberus has flag control. The only bad thing is that Cerberus now has a player stuck inside the middle X. SN has a player in both Snake and their team's X, but they're going to allow space for Cerberus to back out with that flag. Flag in hand. Cerberus, the round is looking towards them. As the match draws out into almost a stalemate, it was quiet as both teams are looking for any intel they can have. They don't want to be giving away some of their own. A scramble in the back of Cerberus, pushing one player back into the back right, which they lost their player from the beginning of the round. SN, both their up players towards the middle, are hiding, not giving away any information, not a single shot.
60 seconds!
One is starting to slightly peek out of their top X. Nothing has been given yet in the realm of information. Both teams are staying silent. Cerberus is going for a Hail Mary rush, and he will be taken out right off the bat with the rush. One player is taken out with that, and they capitalize. Cerberus is going in again, but the whistle is blown before they could capitalize.
Switch sides, guys, switch sides.
As both teams switch sides going into the next round, Cerberus is back on the blue side, with SN back on red.
Alright, after tying round 1, Cerberus Black takes a full boat, 100 points on round 2. After 2 rounds, total score 115 to 30.
As you just heard, with the conclusion of second round, Cerberus leads by 100 points. If they do something similar again, the Mercy Rule will be enacted in the third round. Cerberus is going to roll out in the same role that they have been doing. One in X, one in L. SN has one in X, but that's all I have so far of control. Each player in their respective lanes, back, left, right, and home, are still alive. And that has been immediately scratched by Cerberus losing one of their back players. It did not take long for Cerberus to respond and take out SN of their own. Consider it a trade. It's 4v4. Anybody's game here. Cerberus, if they get a decisive victory here, it will be the end of the set and Cerberus will move on. Cerberus is staying in their positions. They are not giving an inch. They know that if they just pull 20 points, the game is over. They just cannot let their enemies clap back with any of their own. Cerberus decides to go in for the flag, make that a little bit more decisive for them. They've encapsulated one of their own players inside the jail of the middle X, but he's looking for a way out. Cerberus' ex-player is looking desperately for a way out. He's looking at that castle. He's really thinking about it. 60 seconds is called. He's going to dash towards the other side of the snake. He knows that one player is on that X, and he does not want to chance it. He's holding onto that flag, because if he drops it, there will be a penalty. If he holds onto it, he could pull forward with enough points to get them out of this set completely. Time is ticking down. The stakes are extremely high for SN. They need a play to ensure that they will play another match. Cerberus will rush across with a strong flank And it looks like he is going to get one as a trade, and it will be decided as a
Game
hang.
is live. Game is live. Oh, did you already hang it? Oh. My bad, I didn't see that.
It's
Hold
looking
on,
like
so
Cerberus
Jackson
is
Field,
going
how many up?
to pull
4 up.
out of this set for mercy, but we will see because penalties are still a thing.
All right, guys, after 3 rounds, that's game. Cerberus Black, you guys move on. 215 to 10. GG, guys. GG.
The score is settled 215 to 10 in favor of Cerberus, which enacts the mercy. Going on to round 4. This is where things start to get interesting. As we move up the bracket, so do the seeding. The next match will be against Elite and PRA9. This is the first match of anybody who's above the 5th seed. This match is between seed number 5 and seed number 4.
Let me get Elite and PRA9 to the field, please. Team Elite and PRA9. Yeah, dude. Are you getting beamed, Will?
As the next match is about to begin between Elite and
Lock it
PRA9.
in.
Elite seed number 4, PRA number 9, seed number 5. The stakes are extremely high. Both want to move on. Neither want to go home. Again, seed 4 and 5. Both of these teams have proved themselves earlier. Only one can move on. It appears Elite will be taking blue side. PRA9 will be taking red.
Let me get both of you. Dad! How many people have you interviewed total? Alright, let's end it there. Now I want both of you guys, one of you guys reference, one of you guys filming. You can switch off, but now the game plan is snap shooting, right? I don't know how much you guys got, but don't forget, get the shots for snap shooting and get the shots around the 60 shooting and focus on those movements. Got it? All right. We got Team Elite versus PRA 9. Just a reminder, we are playing 4 rounds. If one team is up by 125 after 3 rounds, we're not going to play the 4th, all right? All right, let's keep it clean, play hard. Game is live on the whistles, feet on the wall, guns to the wall.
It's getting Elite on blue, PRA 9 on red. As the game is in go, rollouts. Both teams go for a default rollout. Both teams are out for blood, but none of them want to give it. PRA going for a more defensive approach. Elite keeping their positions. Elite is going to be pushing forward. The PRA is going to be taking him out. This shows that giving up the space does not show weakness. It's strategy. Both snake players on both teams are out. It is a 4v4. Elite will be in the center X, grabbing that flag and falling back to their own. Elite. The flag in this game is not only a game piece, but the tool to victory. Elite knows that they secured that and they have it in a position where where PRA has no chance of retaining it. Elite pushing up, one player back into the snake.
60 seconds!
60 seconds is called. 3 alive for Elite. Now we fall for PRA, evening it out for Elite. The clear call is given by Elite, and they'll be running and securing that flag with the single possession bonus.
PRA, I took 1 penalty. Homeboy back here was pulled. Sandy, I didn't take a penalty here. Thank you for calling that. He glanced your GoPro. Appreciate that. I didn't take a penalty for that. He glanced off your GoPro. Good call, good call. There was a pull back here in the back corner. Not you.
Elite has been moved to red, PRA to blue. With that flag hanging, PRA is in the red zone. The point difference will be substantial, meaning that if Elite can do something like that again, we will definitely not see a round 4.
Hey, Elite, ref, my bad. I didn't get the bodies up on that last game. Is the 4 up? 3 up, 3 up. All right, guys, after round 1, Elite, 100 points. PRA, you guys had 2 kills, but 1 unintentional no call, all right? So total points after round 1. 100 to -15. Round 2, ready up. Live on the
PRA
whistle.
-15. Elite 100. The gap is substantial and will see max amount of points all teams can earn in 1 round. PRA rolled out and immediately grabbed that flag. They have a player in Snake. Elite, it appears that they've given up Snake for this round. Elite has 1 player up, and that's their own X-player. Elite will be sliding into the middle, and he'll be peeking over to grab that pick. He's going to call it as a trade, and they're both going to run back. Not all bad for PRA, as they have the flag on their own side, meaning it will be a lot harder for Elite to get their hands on the flag. Elite completely out of their own ability to progress across the field. PRA has the field locked down. Their Snake player is still alive, and he has it locked down. Elite's gonna lose another player. PRA is gonna be losing their Snake player. As time is running PRA is going to need to make a decisive play here to pull out of the set, still able to recover. As the 1 minute warning is given, both teams are battling for this chance to move on. As it stands, it's unclear which team will be moving on. As it currently stands, it's unclear which team will win this round. But it gets a little bit clearer as PRA loses another player. Elite pushing up to Castle, pushing up to pass, but not too much further. He is taken out. Match will end 1-1.
Let me get the score. 1 second. All right, guys, we're going into round 3. You guys both earned 20 points that round. 4 kills each, no flag action. 5 is grab, a 5 is drop. Alright guys, round 3, PRA, it's a must win for you guys, alright? Good luck. Round 3, live on the whistle.
Both teams scored the 20 points, meaning that PRA needs to pull a substantial amount of points for a chance to move forward. PRA is going to grab that flag, but he immediately pull it back to the triangle. Elite, PRA both have a player in the snake. Elite going for more of a deep ball approach with a player on their own X as well. While the snake control is extremely important, it's more important now than ever. PRA needs to win this snake duel if they want a chance to win this round. Without it, chances are looking real grim. PRA, one player in the triangle, holding the flag. He's hiding. He's not even giving a chance to peek. First player for PRA will fall, meaning it's a 4-4. Match in. Both teams locked into their positions. No space able to be made with the cover that's being laid by both sides. Elite will lose another player, giving a slight ray of hope for PRA, but that hope is quickly washed away by the 60-second timer and the loss of a player. PRA, their snake player, has pushed back and moved into Castle, knowing that he has to move fast and quick if he wants to make a move. Elite is going to push in to the opponent's side with a massive flank, taking out 2. Elite's taking the assumption that all the players are dead. They're going to grab that flag and rush it to the other side, and their assumption was correct. They have decisively taken this set, but nonetheless we will hear the scores in a moment.
Alright guys, that's game. After 3 rounds, 170 to 20. Elite, congratulations. Good game guys, good game.
Game settled the score at 170-20, which means that for the second game in a row, the mercy rule has been activated. Elite will move on. PRA will be going home. PRA 6 and 9 were both knocked out in their first games. This is what stage 2 is about. Stage 2 is about the upsets.
Airsoft versus Cerberus Green.
Next up,
On
it's an
deck
interesting
after that,
match.
we have Murdering versus Slaughter Gang.
We have Seed 1 Psy Airsoft versus Seed 8 Cerberus Green. The match sounds like it's decided already, but it's the sport of twists and turns. It's anybody's match.
$5,000 camera.
This will be the 5th match of the night, meaning that after this match we are halfway through stage 2.
Alright, next up is Airsoft versus Cerberus Green.
side going into just the X. Player from side has fallen, meaning Cerberus has a chance. Cerberus has moved up to X. The X has the castle has fallen. Cerberus is going to be losing another in an unfavorable position. Cerberus will be moving up. And the player is going to fall. Cerberus has claimed the flag. Cerberus is pushing up through the castle side. Cerberus is laying fire, trying to get some space, and maybe even claim this flag hang. Cerberus is sneaking up, but he will be tagged as soon as he starts running.
Switch sides, one left, thank you.
Cerberus has taken that round, and they have a chance to upset seed number 1. Cerberus Green currently lays as seed number 8, which means that they were seeded as the third
After
worst.
round 1, Side Airsoft with 20 points with 4 kills. Cerberus Green with 5 kills, flag grab, flag control, and flag hang. So 120 points after round 1. Ready up for round 2. Live on the whistle.
Cerberus has a monumental lead after round 1, giving them momentum hopefully to push them further. Cerberus pushing out with another default. Side responding with the same. Both teams are into a deadlock. No players have fallen. And there goes one from side. There goes another from side. Cerberus is up 5-2-3. All it takes now is for them to maintain this control. They can play it safe, and they will still come out on top as long as they do not lose the round. The match stays with 5-2-3. Cerberus have as much space as I need. They have complete control of the map. Cerberus' snake players looking. They're getting a little gritty. They see that they can potentially move up the snake. So it looks like he's backing out. Maybe even going for a flag possession here. Cerberus into the middle X, grabbing that flag. The X player is stuck in that X. Cerberus needs to support him to get him out and push him further ahead in the point game. Sai is going to be losing another player. Cerberus is going to respond to push down the right side, and he will take out the remaining players. A huge play by Cerberus. The points. We wait to see what the points come out to, but it's looking like Cerberus is up 2-0 against seed number 1 as seed number 8. Cerberus was not performing earlier in the day in phase 1, but in phase 2 it looks like they are starting to pull through. Maybe it was just them not revealing their cards.
Alright guys, so must win round for you guys. This is round 3. Ready up.
Sai is in the red zone. They must win this round decisively if they do want to get knocked out right here and now. Could be, I believe, the third or fourth mercy rule in a row if Cerberus wins this round. Both teams have responded with a default. Sai will be losing a player off the start. It's not looking good for them. A miracle is needed to keep seed number 1 in this tournament. Cerberus taking their time. The space is open for them to do what they want, but they are going to take their time, not give up any chances to lose this round. It is paying off as another one of Sai's member falls. Cerberus has a goal, and their goal is to fill Sai's outbox. Cerberus is going to go for... Sai is going to go for a crazy slide onto a Cerberus member and get traded out for that. As one of the Cerberus members falls, do not let it falter them as they begin to push up. As the player, another side player falls, they know it's the last. They grab the flag and they get the hang. This means there will not be a
Alright, Cerberus
round.
Green, you guys move on. Good game, guys.
A massive upset on the 5th round of the tournament. Seed 1 going home. Seed 8 moving on to play against Elite, which is seed number 4. The next match, though, another potential for a huge upset. Murder Inc. Seed 2 versus Slaughter Gang Seed 7. The gap between the seeds decreases. It's not a promise that the match will go the same as it did in Seed 1 versus 8.
Alright, we got Murder Inc. versus Slaughter Gang. Next up after this is Saturdays Are for the Boys versus Cerberus Black. Oh, someone left it? You guys leave it on. Alright, guys, ready up. Make sure your GoPros are good. Make sure your guns off safety. Guns on the wall. Feet on the wall.
Murder Inc. on blue.
On my whistle.
Slaughter on red. Is given call. Round 1 is launched. Slaughter going for Snake and L. Slaughter responding with a similar move, but the L is closer to Snake. This match continues to go on. It is currently still 5v5, no players have fallen. Murder will be repositioning a little bit, having a player move to the triangle. No players have dared to give up the position. They know that the first pick could decide the entire match, holding off any Slaughter games will move that other player up to the Snake. I look at the camera is frozen. It's not. These players are just staying so still, watching these angles, waiting to react with just to pull the trigger. The first player is going to fall and be on the side of Murder. It is a 1v or a 5v4. Doesn't stay that way for long as Slaughter to lose one player themselves, making it a 4v4. One player on Snake on both sides, one player on Triangle. Murder is holding the presence of the field. When the 30-second was called, Murder is going to move up and grab that flag and immediately fall back to their own X. Those points could be the determinator of the entire match. With so little time remaining, there's not a doubt in my mind that Murder does not intend on hanging that flag. They're just holding it out for the points. As time is called, this will be a match decided by points.
Yo, hold up! How many guys? Help me out. 4-4? 4-4 flag grab. Thank you.
This is the first set in a while. It seems like it's going to go to the fourth.
Hey. Whoever went for the flag with 30 seconds, good move. Is that you, Lou? Maddie? Alright, after one round, it's 30-5. Murder range with the advantage with the flagpole at the very end. Good stuff. Round two, ready up, guns on the wall. Round two, live on the whistle.
The whistle's blown. The next round is a go. Rollouts are the same. Defaults for both sides. The beginning of this match is playing out like the last. Both sides holding off their positions, not getting an inch of space. No player has fallen because they are not going to take a peek. They know they aren't going to 100% win. As we saw at the last round, only one player fell on both sides in the full 2.5 minutes, meaning that the flagpole was the only thing that decided the points difference. This round seems to be expedited as the Slaughter member is going to fall already. Murder up into the Snake, stands up to walk into that outbox as it turns into a 4v4. Murder loses another member, keeping us closer and closer as it turns into what looks to be a 3v3. Slaughter with no members on the board, all behind their base. Murder pushed up to Castle. Flag possession is in the question as Murder pushes another player up into their own X. Full standing runs, no contest from Slaughter. Another member from Slaughter falls as Murder pushes into the back line and takes out another player. The flag is grabbed and it is run, and
How many up?
it is hung.
How many up? 2. Guys, keep the field clear. Help me keep the field clear so we get a count. 3 up. 3. 2. All right. Guys, help me control it. All right. After the round. Hey, Slaughter game. There was one penalty on Slaughter. I saw a ref pull one in the back corner. Right? I'll let you guys know.
As we're going to the third round, it looks like this can be yet another mercy.
All right, guys, ready up for round 3. Slaughter game. It's a must win for you guys. All right, good luck. It's a must win round.
So now Slaughter Gang is in the red zone. They must win this round if they want to continue on in this set and have a chance of moving on to the semifinals. As the game starts, both teams roll out. Slaughter with the default. Murder putting one player into the L. Slaughter's going to go for that fly drive right off the bat. They know that they have to play bold if they want a chance of winning. He's going to get away with it, putting a flag in his own X. As this match takes off the full caliber, not a single player has fallen and the flag is back in Slaughter territory. As the match put into a chokehold as both players and both teams holding down their position, not giving a single inch to the opposition, knowing that first pick could be monumental. As the confrontation in the snake leads Murder to lose the first player of the game to the outbox and to the role of spectator for you. We'll revive favoring Slaughter. Slaughter has the flag. They have a chance of staying in this competition and pulling us to the 4th round, but it's not certain. Murder can pull anything in the next minute.
60 seconds! 60 seconds!
As a 1-minute warning is called, Slaughter will lose another player, making it a 3v5. Slaughter has a chance of pulling back into this tournament as Murder loses again another 2v5. Up into the X. Going off into the castle. A lot of making moves. They want this flag hang bad. They want to catch up to Murder. At 30 seconds is called. Slaughter looking for a bold play. Murder will be diving for a bold play, but does not get anything. As the timer goes off and the match is called.
How many you got? 3-2 with the flagpole. All right, switch sides, switch sides.
We will be going into the 4th round. Slaughter still in the red zone. They need a decisive play to pull this set forward. Murder now on red. Slaughter on blue.
Alright guys, after 3 rounds, it's 140 to 35. Murder with the advantage. 140 to 35. Murder with the advantage.
140 to 35. Slaughter needs to dominate this last round in order to pull forward and win this set. Scene number 2, Murder, looking like they're going to take this match, even if they lose. Murder rolls out with the same rollout we did last round, putting one player into the L. Slaughter doing a default, one into the triangle. Slaughter's going to pull that flag right off the back, and they knew it worked for them last time. Slaughter looking to leave that middle area with the flag, but they know it is dangerous. Going forward, rushing in right with 2 players, a slide in, and a trade. Murder's pushing forward, rushing fast. As the flag was hung, there is a good question in the air on if it is enough to pull them out of the red zone and into the green.
Alright guys, that match is crazy. Total score 160 to 85. Murder Inc. Game.
Murder Inc. is still going to pull forward with the set. Number 2 will be moving on to semifinals. As we loosen that gap, or more tighten that gap a little bit further.
Alright, next up,
the next match will
got
be
Saturdays are for the boys
Shaft B
versus
Cerberus Black. Seed 3 versus Seed 6.
What? What's up? No. Hey guys, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hey guys, don't shoot, alright? Don't shoot. Hey, there's 1 EPM. I think someone found it. They just dropped it off. No, it's a long. Next game is semis. We have 3 matches after this. So 4 total. gray shorty? Anyone missing a gray shorty, man? Gray, man. Okay. Let's get Saturdays for the boys and Cerberus Black on the field, please. Elite.
As the players enter the block, Saf B on red, Cerberus Black on blue. A slight delay of the match for spot checks.
Guys, we got Saturdays are for the boys versus Cerberus Black. We're gonna run 4 rounds, same as usual, all right? Let's keep it clean, guys. Let's keep it clean. Ready up? Round 1 is live on the whistle. 5. Guns on the wall, feet on the wall.
The match is a go. Saf B up into Snake. Cerberus putting one onto X and one onto the L. Cerberus will losing member right off the bat, certainly out buff. Cerberus moves that one into the triangle, trying to gain some space. Cerberus will lose another player, making this a 5v3. The odds are looking good for Cerberus, but hope is in the sky as one falls from Saf B. The flag is secured for Cerberus, but their X-Runner is trapped. Another will fall from Cerberus. Saf B sneaking up that snake. If he gets all the way around it, he could be fatal for both of Cerberus' members who are pressed up the field. He gets all the way up that snake and gets one player. As 2 more Cerberus falls, meaning Saf B will get to be able to secure this flag for free. 3 up with a flag hang. No possession bonus.
Thank you. 3.
It's a team switch sides. Cerberus on red, Staff B on blue.
Alright guys, ready up. After the first round, it's 50-10. Saturdays are for the boys of the lead, alright? We're going into round 2. 5 on the whistle.
As the teams roll out. Cerberus going in for another default. Starting deploy, putting one player on the snake. It's the beginning of the round. Shots fire out. No players are going to get out just yet. Shots continue to ring. Calls are flying. 2 players are on snake. A duel is to occur. Right now it's a standoff, but soon bullets will fly. Cerberus has claimed the flag as the round is dwindling down. Staff B has the player advantage and one is pushing up that snake. Cerberus has the player in that X who has secured the flag in its hand, but he's trapped.
45 seconds! 45 seconds!
Time is falling, 45 seconds on the clock. Staff B into the X and he's going to peek over and get the X runner. Flag is on the floor. One player is in the back for Cerberus, still holding shots down, hopefully being able to fend off the flag hang. If Staff B gets this flag hang, Cerberus is in the red zone. Staff B deploying out 3 players up the zones. We're looking to get a good pinch in to get the round secured. Cerberus players have fallen completely. The flag still needs to be raised. Time is running out. Can they find it? Flag is in the hand. It's getting run to the end. And it...
Hey, you shot him at the very end. So I'm going to count it as 3 up, alright? 3 up with the flag. Good job. Switch sides.
Looking like Cerberus will be in the red zone. They need to pull a decisive victory if they want to stay in this tournament.
Yo. Alright guys, after 2 rounds, it's 100-20. Saturdays with the advantage. Cerberus Black, this is a must-win round for you guys, alright? Good luck. Live on the whistle, round 3. Guns to the wall, feet on the wall.
As the round launches off, the players in their original spot. Staff B is going in with a default, but Cerberus is going in, putting one player in the L. They're going to lose one of their back players right off the bat once again. Not looking good for Cerberus. Cerberus' X-Runner is repositioning onto the triangle. Staff B is up, grabbing the flag and getting back to their spot. It has been dropped, so he slides back and then back again, retrieving that flag and staying in the game. flag is now in the snake. 2 players in the snake, 1 for Cerberus, 1 for Staff B. The Cerberus player could potentially gain control of the flag if this fight goes well. The 1-minute warning is given. Cerberus needs to make a play if they want to win. Flags in the possession of Staff B. Cerberus down players. Staff B having the number advantage. Staff B's gonna fall with the flag. Cerberus can retrieve the flag. There's a potential that they can get that into the hang. The best case scenario for Cerberus here is a live hang where 1 player or more is alive when the flag is hung, securing extra points. It's going to look like the Cerberus snake is going to go down, meaning that it is looking grim. Staff B pushes up hard, try to push them back because they know that they just need to stay in this to win this. Staff B is going to be called out, losing another player. Cerberus is looking for that flag. They believe it's an empty field. They don't know where it is. Staff B still has 1 player alive hidden underneath that snake, and he is going to knock them out.
Switch sides. 1 more. Total points. 125 to 40. 125 to 40. Daniel. Brendan, right? Brayden or Brendan? Brayden. That's Will. That's Brady. Next time, try to yell, whatever. Try to have the Will. Oh, Will told you? I see it, thank you. I see you running across magic right. That's why I want to try and signal. All right, guys, it's 125 to 40. 125 to 40. Last round, final round. Ready up. Guns on the wall, feet on the wall. Round 4, live on the whistle.
Cerberus on red, Staff B on blue. As this round goes off, Cerberus is going in. 1 on X, 1 on L. Staff B doing a single snake push. The rest are still back in their base. Cerberus is the one who needs to take priority in this match. They need to get a decisive victory with a flag hang for a chance to win this match. Once again, it's looking grim as they have the first player of the match fall. The match is not too far into progress as that man is put into the spectator position. Staff B, 1 on Snake, 1 on X. Staff B has 1 ball, making this a 4v4. Actually, I believe one that was right in the box was a ref, so it's still a 5v4. Staff B's on that flag, but they have not yet pulled. Cerberus has 2 players on their sides. X. Looking for anything or grasping at straws. Trying to keep control. Staff B, all they need to do is pull that flag to increase the amount of points Cerberus can actually have.
60 seconds! 60 seconds!
The flag is pulled, meaning Cerberus will no longer get the max amount of points for this round. It's starting to look grim for Cerberus as 60 seconds was called. One player for Cerberus will fall again, putting us at an even worse odds for Cerberus. As this round continues on, and it appears that be the third seed of this tournament will be moving on. It's not for certain anything can happen. Cerberus just needs a hero. Cerberus, they have one player on their X, looking like he wants to be the hero, but he cannot find an opening. All he needs is to be forgotten about for 2 seconds, and this could change the tide of the match. It appears the player for Staff B has fallen. The X-Runner had finally made his hero play, but did not get far as he was immediately knocked out. The whistle is blown and the round is over.
2-2 flag. What's up? Hey, what up? Speak up, what's up?
As the final points are being calculated for this match, the winner will be moving on to the semifinals.
Alright guys, total score, and there was a penalty on Saturdays, that last game. Total score, 140 to 55 Saturdays for the boys. Good game, good game.
Saturdays will be moving on to the semifinals. Winning our next match will be the first match of said semifinals. Cerberus Green versus Elite. Seed 8 versus Seed 4. Cerberus Green has a potential win.
Alright, next up, we got Cerberus Green versus
Seed
Elite
1,
Airsoft.
335.
After
Cerberus
that, we
Green,
got Murder Inc. versus Saturdays.
the underdog story of this tournament. They're the only team in the latter half of the seeding left in this tournament, and they upset the highest seeded team present with us today.
Oh, after you're dead? This last round? Hey, let me get Saturdays for the boys. Cole, come here. Hey, it's not gonna matter because your points were 140 to 55. But the next time you guys talk after you're dead, you had one of your boys mutter something or talk to one of your guys after you're dead. You can't do that. Understand? All right. Thank you. All right, we're in the semifinals. We got Team Elite versus Cerberus Green.
Team Elite on blue, Cerberus green.
Winner of this match moves on to the finals.
The first match to decide
Hey,
who will be
both teams,
moving on
listen
to
up.
the finals.
Once you guys are shot, do not say anything, do not talk, do not signal anything to anybody, alright? Once you get shot, you cannot communicate with any of your team members. You guys understand? You guys got that? No talking when you're dead. Thank you. Alright, round one. Live on the whistle.
As the match is a go, Cerberus will be going off into a default. Same with Elite. Elite will lose one player off their snake, which is a huge play for Cerberus. Cerberus looking for any space available. Cerberus moves up to that snake finally. Elite positions another player into their snake. 5v4 favoring Cerberus. Elite desperately trying to find a pick to even out the odds. 5v4 favoring Cerberus as it currently stands. As this match is in a deadlock, both sides slinging as many BBs as they can at positions in which they think the enemy is. Not moving an inch, not giving us any space to get tagged out. As Cerberus uses a player who tried to take a peek off of Snake. Elite's going to move their Snake player up, immediately capitalizing on that space. Elite will be going in for a flank, and it looks like he did not get anything off of that.
60 seconds.
The 60-second warning is given. Cerberus is going to lose another player. Elite might have taken this match back. Cerberus still has a player in the X. Elite will lose that player who tried to rush forward. Flag possession is still in question. That flag will decide this match. Time is running out. It's definitely of the essence. Cerberus realizes that they need that flag. They have a player moving up to the triangle. Fights out. Time is running out. Cerberus needs to claim that flag. 30 seconds left. Cerberus claims that flag. First possession of the game. An army crawl is underway and it's actually working. He's getting up to that triangle. The stealth is blown as he starts firing. He takes one out and he gets taken out himself, dropping the flag. Possession flip bonus of the flag is out of the question. It's just about eliminations now. The whistle is blown and it looks like it is a 1-1.
Two sides. All right, we're both tied up at 20 points after round one.
20. Complete tie. Wash of a round.
All right, ready up. Round two. Live on the whistle.
The round is a go. Cerberus up into another default. Elite following through with the default of their own. Cerberus been losing a player right off of the bat. Elite pushing forward and grabbing that flag. First possession bonus is up for grabs. He gets a hold on to that flag. Elite needs to guard that player for his life because what this round could turn out to be. Elite player inside the X. Looks like he's just taking a nap. He's not going to risk peeking because he knows that a possession bonus is most important. After a couple of seconds, he decides that it is time for him to try to take a peek. Cerberus going to lose another player on that snake. Elite is creating windows to win this round. They takes that flag back to their own X, looking for a better place to run it down. Cerberus is going to lose yet another player, and Elite's going to push up with their own at the snake. Another player for Cerberus falls. Another player for Elite. That 5 possession still exists, which means that the round is won by Elite if Cerberus does not take out that player. The flag carrier is residing by the castle. It's important for them to make a move now.
There's no one alive, right?
This would be a deadly control for Cerberus to allow Elite to get this much control over the map. Flag is in possession of Elite. All they have to do is hold tight, and Cerberus will be knocked out by Mercy after this round. Cerberus, they need to get forward. They need to get that flag. They need to get it hung. They need to do all of these things if they want a chance of winning. And they know it. A bold rush on the right side, trying to get through and get a flank, but it does not work. They're grasping at straws here. They know that they're in the mood of desperation. Our 8th seed upset of Airsoft is not going to be able to pull through on this one unless they do something crazy here. A miracle is needed. Is going to get the flag hang, and it's looking grim for Cerberus.
Hey, you guys hung on to that flag, right? Who was the flag runner? Who had the flag? Okay, you dropped it? Okay, you dropped it but picked it up. All right, got it. Hey, after 3 rounds, Elite, you guys got a penalty that last round. Steve pulled one of you guys in the snake. After all that, total score after 3 rounds, 140, 145 to 25. So that's 120. That's not quite 125. Switch sides, round 4.
Is getting dragged out into the 4th round, meaning Cerberus still has a chance of winning. It will take a miracle. 5 up, flag, possession, and hang is what is needed. The second Elite gets a single out, the game is unwinnable.
Live on the whistle. Ready up.
The whistle is blown. Rollouts are a go. Elite into a default. Cerberus also into a default. Elite will be losing the player first. This is looking good for Cerberus. This is winnable. Cerberus needs as many players alive as possible, or they're just playing penalties. 5 up plus hang is what they need. Now that Elite is left out, this is becoming winnable. It is a 4v3, but the penalty from Elite makes it so we might see a Cerberus victory. A hang is needed by Cerberus to create a massive upset. Elite's losing another player. It's a 4v2. Cerberus will get that flag. They just need to hang, and the game will be theirs. The set will be theirs. The upset champions of the last set, upsetting seed number 1 as the 8th seed, have a chance of doing it again. Down by 120 points, they have a chance of pulling it back and winning the set. The 60-second warning is given. Cerberus has the flag. They need to get that to the opposing side. That's all that matters right now. As the arena goes to a shivering quiet, Elite can't afford to give them any information because the hang is all Cerberus needs. Cerberus gets over to Castle. Elite up to the X. They're playing bold. They know that they need to show that they are carrying the priority in this match. Elite up to the triangle of their side. They're bringing the pressure. Elite searching. Cerberus looks for the flag, but they are taken by surprise, and that will be their hero attempt. Cerberus almost had it. Elite brought their own aggression
Hey,
to
might have
that.
glanced off your gun, Doug. Hey, good game, guys. Good game. Both of you guys had 1 penalty that round. Elite, you guys move on to the finals. Go reload and rest up.
Elite Airsoft on the finals. Seed number 4 Elite in the finals. Next game is Murder Inc. versus Saft Beat, seed 2 and 3.
Say it one more time. On the way there. From when you move from home to the left.
We're going to start this next match. Murder Inc. versus Saturdays are for the boys. Saturdays are for the boys on red, Murder Inc. on blue. This is a deciding factor into who gets into the finals.
Hey, like I said in the briefing, man, it's not a surprise, right? Even though there's a lot of variance. It's a lot of times it's the same teams we see in the semis and finals, man, so good on you guys, man. Winner of this match goes to the finals. Let's have a clean match, guys, clean match. Ready up. Feet on the wall, guns on the wall. All right, game is live on the whistle.
As this match begins, the rollouts are expected. Murder Inc. going for a default. Fat B going for a default as well. Both teams are going strong, no players out just yet. It's only a matter of time before the first player is spent to the realm of spectating. Staff B is going to be the first team to have a player go down. Murder Inc. is doing what they do best and not budging. They're holding on to their position that are giving Staff B any space to progress forward. Staff B's in the exit, grabs the flag, and he retreats back to his own. Runs back to his own spawn, holding it back in spawn. They're playing a game that Murder Inc. is not ready to play. They're got the flag and they're going to defend it in their spawn. They don't care about hanging it, they just want the possession. Murder Inc. is going to lose their first player. The only way Murder Inc. is going to be able to take this round is if they get in their spawn and kill the person holding the flag. Safi's not coming out. They know they have this round. 25 points maximum eliminating every single player. 25 points full for just holding onto that flag and not dropping it. Murder Inc. is going to have another player fall. It's not looking good for them. Saf B with a brilliant strategy. They don't need to win by hundreds of points. They need a war of attrition. They grab the flag and they hold it. They defend it. They give every single resource not to advance and control the map, but to make sure that they keep this flag carrier alive. They aren't playing speed. They're playing VIP. They brought Murder into a game that they didn't know they were going to be playing and they were not ready for. The whistle is sound, and Saf B has that flag in hand, in possession.
2 up. 3 up. 3 on this side. Switch sides. You guys got the flag, right? 3 up, 3 up, 3. Alright, switch sides.
While that was a brilliant strategy for the first round, it is doubtful that Murder will allow them to do that again, because it is very clear that they wanted that every single round. It's a good strategy to do when you're only a few points away from winning, but at the beginning of the game, showing the strategy early shows that you want to do it for every single round. It is quite possible Murder gives all of their resources at the beginning to get to that X and shut down whoever tries to do it. I will be shocked if Saf B does not try to do the same strategy again.
Okay? Alright guys, after round 1. Saturdays with 35 points. Murder, you guys had 1 penalty, so you got the negative 15 points for that first round, right?
Murder at negative 15, Saturdays at 35. Their strategy is working perfectly. All they need now,
On the whistle, ready up.
if they can pull this off for multiple rounds, it is looking grim for Murder. Safi up at the flag, they grab it again. He goes for the retreat. He's out of there. He just needs to get back into his own spawn, and they have done it again. Murder will be in a very tricky situation. He's going for it. He slides back behind home, and it looks like he is cleared. They have done it again. They know what they are doing. Safi, I saw them scouting in the dead zone. They were watching the stream. They were already analyzing what their opponents are doing. They know that they cannot beat Murder in a 5v5 fight for the flag hanging on the opponent's side, so they changed the game mode on them. Murder has not changed their strategy. They went for a default off the bat, and they could not handle Safi's strategy. Murder needs an organized push after they retrieve some space, and that's the only way they have a chance of winning this set. They need to adapt. They need to know what is going on, because if they do not change what they are doing, Safi is going to keep doing this and win by attrition. The strategy Safi is employing right now is super respectful. They are not trying to play flash or kills. They are playing to win the game. They are bringing up straight brains, straight semantics. This round is almost halfway through, and not a single player has fallen, and Safi could not care less. They don't need players to fall. They have the flag in possession. If they have all 5 players up, they cannot get to the player. I guarantee what's happening right now is Safi. They have a player behind home. He's holding the flag. He's curled up in a fetal position. He just does not want to get tagged. Other players, guaranteed. 2 left, 2 right. They are holding down the flanks, making sure that nobody can sneak up on him. The flag carrier is in no danger if he never peeks. Murder's going to lose a player. Safi lost a player a little bit earlier. It's a 4v4. Players are falling left, right, and center. Murder is a very methodical team. They're about counterattacks, but Safi's not attacking. They are hiding. Murder's going on the aggression into the middle X. Time is called. Safi has the flag in hand.
3 on 3.
3 on fleet with flag possession.
Did
Does
Cole
not
pass it
matter.
to you? Did Cole pass it to you before? Yep. Flag was dropped. It wasn't passed. It was passed.
Murder needs to
All right,
find
guys.
a way to deal
This
with
is
this
after
strategy.
2 rounds. Last round, there was a penalty. One of the Saturday's boys was pulled. Total score, total points after 2 rounds. 45 to -5. 45 -5.
Safi still up by 50, even after a penalty.
125-point lead.
Safi is going to go for the same strategy once again, guaranteed. Murder, they have to know this by now. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
If one team is up by
They
125 or more,
need
then we
to
open the
adapt if they want a chance of winning. The Safi has their strategy, and they are not going to change it. It is not enough kills to even compete. More of it's not enough points to even compete by just getting kills. Even eliminating that flag possession bonus for murder is brutal. Not to mention the fact that the flag is all the way on the opponent's side.
Round 3, live on the whistle.
The only way it backfires is if murder gets to the back line and keeps the flag by taking it. Murder has the flag. Not sure what he's going to do yet. Safi didn't go for the same strategy. They don't want to go to a 4th round. They want to end it here. They're going for all of the marbles. Murder locked down in that center position. He doesn't know how to get out. He has the flag. He's going to back out. He's back in his X. Safi could have made a brutal mistake. Murder is a very talented team, and they put them back in the game mode that they are good at. They didn't know what to do when Safi was in front of the flag to the back. It was uncomfortable territory for them, and Safi decided to give them back their comfort. Murder will have a player fall. Onto another one with a flag drop. This seems to be about to be a snake duel. And it looks like it will be settled as a trade. Looks like SAFB is clearing, looking for this flag. They have no idea where it went. It is found, and the flag is hung.
Alright guys, points going in the final round, 95 to 10. Saturdays are for the boys, 95 to 10. Final round, last round.
All SAF B has to do is do their same strategy. Get that flag, pull it to the back, and this is an easy game for them. If they do anything else, they lose. They have a chance of throwing the entire match. They go for it, which they are not. They are changing their strategy. SAF B doesn't have a player fall right off the bat. This is not looking good for them. They had a strong strategy, they just needed to commit. Murder's going to lose a player. Luckily, it goes back to a 4v4. SAF B is back in this game. Murder grabs the flag, removes that spin. Beautiful trade by SAF B. Flag is picked up and immediately dropped. 1-for-1. Another player falls for SAF B. Murder's looking at this. They know they can win this entire set. SAF B had a strategy. It was a great one of that, but they would not commit. They changed it up, and now they're facing the consequences. Murder, they're looking at the victory screen. They know that they have a chance of winning this. They need to play their cards right, and the game will be over. The stakes could not be higher. This is to get into the finals. It is any team's win, even though Murder lost 3 of the rounds. Murder got the flag hang. It's unclear who won this match. It could be anybody. That flag drop might be the decider.
Saturdays, you guys move on. Total scores 110 to 60.
Finals will be Elite, the 4th seed, and SAF B, the 3rd seed. Elite versus SAF B for all of the marbles, the final match of the night.
Go reload, take a little breather. You guys are in the finals. Go reload and take a quick breather, alright? Meet us back on the field. 4. Same. dirty, Steve.
As we get ready for the finals of this event, Elite walking on to the field, going to the red side. No weapons in hand, presumably talking strategy about this next match.
Too hot, dude, too hot. Ted, slow it down.
And after quite a delay, we are back with the finals of the night. Saft B against Elite Airsoft. Elite starting on
All right.
unclear.
Hey, these are two teams that we know quite well. They pull up to Indiana, they be traveling, coming out to LA. Elite, same thing. You know, you guys have a little intermingling right here, Hollywood. Let's go. It's getting flashback. Alright, guys. Let's have a clean match, alright? Same format. We're going to run 4 rounds if needed. Let's keep it clean. And let's end out with a good game, alright? Good game. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go! Hey guys, go easy on the refs, man. They've been getting beamed all day. You guys are in the final.
Don't hit the refs.
Alrighty. Elite Airsoft on the red side. Saft B on the blue. This match is for all of the marbles. It's a set of 4 with the mercy rule at 3. If a lead of 125 or higher is secured. All the marbles right here. All day of seeding. All day of eliminations. I've got us to Saft B versus Elite Airsoft. The stakes are high. It's winner takes all. The teams are putting their guns on the blocks.
Ready up.
Tension is high as we're about to roll out.
Feet on the wall. Guns on the wall. Game is live on the whistle.
Here comes the call. As the teams roll out, Saft B, a one-man snake push. Elite going for the default, but one being taken out, putting us into an instant 4v5 situation. Elite not looking good right off the bat. Saft B, confidence surging. Both teams holding their positions, ready to capitalize on any space created from the pick. This is the best of the best here today, and they will not let a single opportunity pass them by. A single mistake can cost them this championship. Saft B first to get thirsty, pushing another guy up into the center. This is going to be the flag grab. They're going for a retreat. It looks like they might even pull all the way back into their spawn. He's looking for it. He wants to get it. And they're pulling this strategy once again. They're going to guard this flag with their life in the back, holding for possession points. Doesn't matter how many eliminations Elite gets, they will not be able to hold the points or compete with the points the Saft B will have from the flag possession. They need to kill the guy holding the flag if they want a chance of winning this round. This is the Saft B strategy. It is brutal. These BGB players have been training for years to play speed, and this is not speed. They do not know how to react. The time call is made. It requires a coordinated push into a flank in order to secure the round, which is almost impossible with 3 guys with the main goal of not letting them get into their spawn. They do not care about anything else. Take as much space as you want, but do not get into my court. That is the play that they are playing. Saft B sending a player on the snake. Elite finally got a player up the snake, and it looks like it will be a trade. Time is looking grim. Saft B.
Hold up. 3 in the flag. Switch sides.
It looks like Saft B has gotten the flag possession play off once again. It only really works if they're able to do that every single time. So, let's hope that they have realized this. They're getting ready to launch round 2.
Alright guys, after round 1. 35 to 10. Saturdays for the boys. You guys got the extra 25 for that flag grab and pass. Good job. Ready up for round 2.
Saturdays are for the boys, now on the red side, Elite on the blue as they roll out. Saturdays for the boys is going for a single man on the snake. Elite back onto a default. Elite is going to be the first to fall once again. Staff B is also going to have one fall. It's a 4v4 situation. Elite has another one fall. It's making it a 3v4. It's looking great for Staff B. Only problem is Elite does have some priority on the field. They're the only team with a player in the center of the field. Staff B is going to have another player fall. Elite is smiling as it turns into a 3v3. The time is called. Neither team has the flag. It's imperative for a team to make a move or this match will be considered a wash.
Hey, Reds, the flag was shot off, right? I didn't see a flag for it. All right, thank you. No. All right, guys. Round 2 results, right? Just round 2, last round. Elite, you had 2 kills, but you had 1 player pulled in the snake. Saturdays, you guys had 4 kills. So round 2 was 20 points to minus 15 points. Just round 2. Total points after 2 rounds. 55 to minus 5. So it's a 50-point game. Or sorry, 60-point game. 55 to minus 5. Saturdays are ahead. referees live on the whistle. Ready up.
And we are off with round 2. That will be on the blue team. Elite on red. Elite going off with another default. Staff B putting 1 on the snake. Elite's gonna go for that initial flagpole. Looks like they might even try to do the staff B strategy and run away. Looks like he was tagged out losing that first possession penalty and putting the game into a 4v5. Elite has the flag in the middle of the X. 2 players remain on staff B. Not many remain on Elite as well. Elite really needs a flag hanging here to have a chance of pulling it home. 1 falls for staff B. Only 1 is left alive. He's playing it off as there's more. He's trying to just hold them back. He's going to scramble off into the side and run out because he is now out of the game.
3 up. 3. Switch sides, switch sides.
Looks like we are going into the last round.
Alright guys, listen up. Round 3. Elite earned 50 points with the flag hang and all kills. Saturdays, you guys earned 10 points for 2 kills. So going into the final round, total score 45-65. Saturdays with the advantage, 45-65. Saturdays.
Close game for the final match of the entire night. Everything's on the line in 1 match of speed.
That was 3 rounds. This is 4.
A 20-point advantage on Saturdays, which is just the flag possession bonus.
We all good? Everything's good?
This match is for all or nothing. Saturdays are for the boys versus Elite Airsoft. Elite on blue, Saturdays on red. Let's see the rollouts.
Alright guys, clear the field, ready up. This is the final round, final round. Game is live on the whistle.
So with the whistle blow, we are off. Elite with the default rollout. Barrier for boys on a snake 1 only. This is what we've seen on all 4 of these matches. These exact same rollouts from these teams. Elite's going to go in for the flag and they are going to retrieve it. That is a flag possession bonus. That is the 20 points they need to bridge the gap. If that player does not die, it is an all or nothing kind of deal. Staff B is in danger. That player just hurtled up. He's not moving. He is just holding on to that flag for his dear life. Elite is going to lose the fight at Snake, and with that being said, Snake is now open. The X is in danger. It looks like their plan is for him to hold on to that flag with his dear life while they home, left, and right defend him. As long as they hold on to that flag, they are at a 5-point advantage. Another one has fallen from Elite. Safi with a risky play. Elite, the middle player on the X, is now going for a peek. He thinks they have forgotten about him. Elite has had another player fall. This is anybody's game. Safi is going to get the hang, and that will be the game declared.
That's game, guys. That's game. Shake it out. Shake it out.
The only thing that can change the tide is penalties.
All right, guys, real quick, final round. We had 40 points to 25 points. Total score, 90 to 85. Saturdays.
That will be the end of the regional championship. Between their own next time.